We're on for this afternoon for pinning the fib fracture for Pat Chalmers.
Have you learned if there's any family history of diabetes?
Yes, in fact there is, one of her grandparents, and it was serious.
I learned that Pat's the primary caregiver for her grandmother, who I understand has some mobility issues of her own. Of course, Pat's going to have a hard time walking after surgery. So why don't we bring in a physical therapist to assess her abilities and help us anticipate how Pat might best be able to move about after surgery.
That's a good idea. I'm suggesting we keep her on one more night to see if we can get a handle on her blood sugar. Can we get a referral for an OT to accompany Pat home upon discharge?
Sure, I'll set that up. Emily, would you like to be there?
Oh, yes, please. Can we check the time on that? And if I'm not able to make it, I can always follow up afterwards.
Anything else?
Well, all of her meds seem to be out of date or over the counter, and there were some supplements I did want to ask her about, in particular ginkgo and the melatonin.
We'll need to get a match for the PCP. Who's on the list for a DO? From talking with Pat, I think that she would work well with somebody with a holistic approach and OMM skills. She needs somebody who's going to be sensitive to her needs. She hasn't had a good fit with a PCP before.
How about Dr. Sterling? Dr. Sterling has been a favorite for several of my patients with similar conditions, and I believe that her office is near Pat's work.
That's great. Is Dr. Sterling taking any patients?
I'll put in a call and see if we can get her an appointment after surgery sometime later this week.